going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome in. We're back. That's right. Golf shows here, baby. Shriners Open. Can't sleep on the Shriners, guys. It's been an unbelievable tournament. Actually, I don't know if I'd say unbelievable, but guys are going low. This track looks like a track myself and our guest that's going to be jumping on here in a bit. We could probably go pretty low on. Shriners Open, guys. We're breaking it down. Unfortunately, our six-pack here is kind of it could be looking better, you know, a couple cracks, and then we have to go return a couple of our beers there because -4. We have two guys on -4. They cost us unfortunately, our make the cut. We're 100% transparent here, guys. Welcome in again, Pub Sports Radio, the back nine with myself, Mr. Gogster. We're just going to be going over right now our six-pack. We gave it on the Wednesday show. Like I was saying, Webb Simpson, guys, -4, along with Harmon, -4. -5's the cut. So what are you going to do? There's a couple guys still going out there. One of them, actually, a young kid we're going to have to talk about. This he could win his first ever championship here. This is a young guy. Not many guys are going to know about him. We're going to have to inform you. We'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that as we get on in the show. So, let's keep rocking and rolling. Webb Simpson, unfortunately, missed the cut, guys. Louis, though, that's our one pick we're looking really good on right now. 30-1. We didn't cash it, but it's looking good right now. That's for sure. He's T10. He's T13 -10, only 4 strokes back. So Louis right in the mix, guys. He's swinging them nice, nice smooth swinging. Louis T to green. He's 3rd place right now. What else do I got about Louis? He's 16th in approach and he's 69th in putting. So if he just gets that putter down a little bit, starts making some of his, Louis putts. He hasn't played a lot all year. So Louis in the mix. That's a good sign. Thankfully, Louis, he can make a. We got, like I said, one of our guys on Twitter, Birdie. He's like, you got about 25 units on this Gogster. I was like, yeah, I do. And unfortunately, we're definitely down a little bit right now. But a Louis U stays and win 30 units, guys. It can wipe it all away. We unfortunately had the wrong South Korean golfer, Siwoo Kim. He was looking really good the couple weeks before that. He just had a stinker this week, guys. He was even par, missed the cut, but Sung J M. This guy's been absolute money. What do we got here? Sung J M, he's 12th in approach and 8th in putting. Approach and putting, guys, I think that's going to be the real key factor here going in because even if you're off the tee, if you're in the rough, you're pretty much sitting pretty really in Suntan City, as they say. The rough's it's nothing to really be worried about. The fairways are pretty big. If you go really left or right, yeah, you're going to be in the canyon or whatnot in the desert. But definitely you're going to want to have good approach and good putting. What's going on, White Chapman? Burns. What happened to Burns there? He's tested positive for COVID. Is that facts? No way. If that's facts, no way. So that's huge news. So, okay, Burns tests positive. That's wild there. It says my boyfriend there. I don't know. I had a strong alliance with Mr. Answer there. No, Sammy Burns, he's doing definitely well, but not that well if he's got COVID. Yikes. That's crazy. That's some breaking news from our guy, White Chapman, one of the OGs in our chat. Wow, that's too bad. Just living it up too much in the Vegas limelight. You got to be careful, guys. That could actually be a couple more guys. It's going into the weekend. You could see some more people popping up with the old COVID. So that's crazy news there. Wow, breaking news. Anyway, let's keep her going. Neiman's looking great. Neiman, stay away from the bars tonight. We don't need you getting COVID. T43, he's -7 today. Shot -7. He's -6 on the tournament. So he's making the cut. He's doing well right now for us. And Harmon and Webb -4, just kind of breaking the hearts of us bettors. And then Kazire. This guy decided to shoot +4, +3, and missed the cut too. So not exactly the greatest Friday, but we tweeted out our action, guys, for a round 2 matchup bets. We went 2-1. Check. Connor's cashed. Who else do we have? Connor's cashed. Hovland over Matsuyama cashed. And then we missed big time on this one, guys. This was probably a bad play. Lanto Griffin's from Vegas. We got to be transparent. Lanto Griffin's from Vegas, guys. You got to be careful. He seems to play these tracks really well. He loves playing over here. And he went 7 deep. And we had Garrick Higo. Mr. Higo didn't exactly impress too many, including myself. So, that's our 100% transparent, guys. That's our round matchup bets. We're going to have an outright. I have an outright that I've been looking into here. We pulled out our analytic page. And this guy, we've had him in a couple of our 6-packs. He's treated us pretty well for the most part. I think he was on the last show, actually. He's definitely going to be getting a look here. False positive. Okay, false positive. So That's nothing new. Just it happens a lot. Just you guys got to stop mixing up those false positives. I don't know if that's the World Health Organization or what, but that's crazy. Anyways, let's keep her going here. Hoffman that's going to be the guy. I don't want to. We're going to be our special guest. He's going to jump in here hopefully any minute. If not, I'll be on for now. We're going to be on till at least 9:30, guys. So this guy just finished his show. I'm not going to hold it back any longer here. His name's Cam Stewart. You guys might know him on the Sports Grid. Just a long time friend. I haven't actually met Cam or seen him before. Oh, there he is. Cam, hey, what's going on?
Gogster, that's who you are, eh? Hey, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, trust me, what a day today on Sports Grid. We had some technical problems here, but I'll tell you, there's one guy I want to just strangle his neck, and it's Wolfman. Hey, Wolfman, I didn't expect a triple bogey. A bogey would have sufficed, but anyway, we got him at 48-1, Gogster. I'll tell you. What are we going to do with this guy? Oh, nice. I need one of them shirts. Mine's a little bit faded. The other one's too tight. But I've been walking now, getting some exercise. And no, I like the Charlie Hoffman pick, buddy. He's always been good to me. But what do we do here with this tournament? There's a lot of interesting things, like Louis Oosthuizen's lurking.
We got him 30-1, Cam. That's one of the guys I'm still live with, buddy. 30-1, thankfully. What else do you think, though? But like I said, Hoffman, the big thing I'm looking at here, Cam, I was saying earlier, was approach and putting. I think it's going to come down to who's got the best approach and who's got the hottest putter, because really off the tee, unless you're playing a course where the rough's really a factor, right, and the fairways are tight, I think it's going to be the putter and the approach. And Hoffman is right now, what do I have here? Hoffman 5th in approach, and he is 19th in putting right now, Cam. So
solid.
I think he's lurking. We've been having a couple times on our 6-pack with Gabe there in the late night show, and he's still. I actually got him 33-1, Cam. Then he made a birdie on 18, and he got himself to 10 under. So he's actually 28 on Bet365. So I still think that's a great number.
Oh, it's a great number, Gogster. I got to tell you, there's another guy that I was looking at, and we had Dubsy on the Sports Grid show, and we were talking about the wind might pick up. We talked to a couple of people in Vegas. This is basically a pitch and putt. This is an easy golf course. I'm a crap golfer, and I could do some damage here. The PGA Tour really needs to change things, buddy. Like, we can't have these minus 25s winning the tournament anymore. I like a good tournament. Remember, I'll tell you a story, buddy. They had the Canadian Open at Shaughnessy when it was being played in Vancouver. It was like Bo Van Pelt, John Daly was there. It was like a big battle, like 4 under. I'm like, this is great. It played like a major, and people are like, whoa, this is like it's an Open. I'm sick and tired of week to week. We're having guys over like 20 under and plus. It's not working for me, pal. But I will say this. They say the wind might pick up. Look for some players. If you're going to get a number, Matt Jones. Matt Jones is a guy that kind of won't be on anybody's radar, but he's really good. A good Australian player. And when he's in the mix, he knows how to close. Remember last year in the tournament, Gogster, he was only... like, he was there and he ran away. He didn't go back. It was like 2-shot lead, 4-shot lead, 6-shot. I'm like, this guy's murdering these guys down the stretch. So
was that Bay Hill? What was that?
Yeah, what was that tournament? Because
it was in Florida, I think. Yes. I think there was some wind, and he doesn't even take a second to hit the ball. Like, he gets up there, and you got to get the camera on him quick, because he doesn't. I
like it. And I remember I had him that week, and not because of me. My girlfriend's like, Mike Jones. She was like, she was doing some rap. She's like, oh, take Jones. I'm like, really? This is what you're going to give me? Like some hip hop? Like, so I'll take Jones. She's like, who's leading the golf tournament? I'm like, Jones. She's like, are you kidding? Like, we won it like 80-1. I'm like, oh my God. See, that's the thing. Sometimes that stupid stuff happens, man. But Jones is a player. You said it. He plays quick. Mm-hmm. He can play in the wind, like all Australians and guys outside of the United States. Like, there's some guys from Texas and Oklahoma, but he can play any type of shot. I think he was like 35. He's a guy that I would look at too, Gogster. Not everyone's going to win this golf tournament. And just looking at some other guys, like in the future, buddy, I wanted to talk to you about this. Yeah. Like Chad Ramey, like guys who are coming in from from the tour and now on the PGA Tour. Yeah. Watch out for these guys. Like, he is a guy I think we're going to add to the 6-pack. And before he becomes like 20-1, we got to get him when he's high, because this guy looks 100%. Like he's got game.
100%. That's actually one of the guys I was talking about earlier. Was it's actually going to be this guy, Chad Ramey. He's 18th too in his approach game and 4th in putting. Like this guy, like, he's obviously nothing's phased him. He's actually on 15 too, and he still had I don't know what he's doing now, Cam, but he was T4. He's the kid's right there. He is in Vegas. We got to maybe put that little factor into that, Cam. Does he like to party? Do we know, the personal side of it? Right?
I'll tell you one thing, buddy. If me and you go to Vegas and we can win $1 million, we could party after we win the golf tournament. See, that's the thing. You got to pick your spots, right? The guy's in Vegas. Exactly. Like, just win even if you finish T5, grab a couple $100,000 and then I'll meet you, buddy. We'll go hit the felt. We'll have some drinks. We'll have a good time. So we don't have to worry. Exactly. That's what I love. I was like, are these guys going to get wasted? Get wasted when you got the money in your pocket. Don't worry about this. There'll be lots of time to get partying in Las Vegas, and they're there for 2 weeks. So just win some money now, and you'll have more money for next week.
Yeah, like our guy Abraham Answer, he's got time to kind of let loose.
What happened to Answer this week, Gogster? I know you're basically a relative of this guy. Like, you could tell when Answer doesn't make a cut, his head was not there this week. He's just like, I'm out of here.
He was afraid of the camera too, Cam. He looked at the camera and he put his head down quickly. Like, it wasn't Abraham Answer. I know his approach game's the only thing he's doing. He's hitting fairways, Cam, but his approach is off. He's not making putts. It just, I don't know what's going on with the guy, but I think he's maybe had too much of his Fletcher Azul tequila after all those wins.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Guy's an ATM machine. I'd be drinking tequila too.
Me too. What else?
These guys are Wyatt Chapman betting your power bill. This guy, he's been listening to our show too long. Whoa. I always say before we start gambling, make sure your bills are paid. You don't want knock, who's their collection agency? You don't need that. But do we have any third round matchups up yet? Let's take a look.
That's one of the ones I was going to ask you about, but I don't think we do, Cam, just because there's still a couple guys out, but we can really put it, if we do the math, we just see who's like right beside each other, right? T20s and whatnot. I think Hoffman's going to be going up against Louis. That's a real tough one. I wanted to take Hoffman there, but Louis could, what he can do, right? But yeah, outrights, I think Hoffman's got a great shot. Matchup bets. Who else do I got here? Wolfman. You know what, Cam? I think Wolfman's got a great shot. One reason is if he's hitting the ball so far, and it doesn't matter about the rough or the fairways, he's got 150 in, right? Like, he has a lot of chip shots almost in for the guy, and he can he's sticking these shots, and he's not leaving himself with far putts. Sorry, Cam.
No, you're right. And the thing about Wolf, we talked about, he had a triple bogey on his card, and he was still 4 under today. So what do we know about Matthew Wolf? He's top of the food chain when it comes to eagles and birdies, but similar to Bryson DeChambeau, he has blow-up holes. And if you minimize those triples into bogey, he'd have 2 more strokes there. We'd be in a good position. But I'll tell you this, for him doing that and still shooting 4 under, buddy, who's he matched up against tomorrow? I'll tell you, Matthew Wolf also playing new irons, playing well with them. He's a guy that I think we should really be on tomorroll. I already have him in the tournament at 50-1, but if his matchup bet, if he's like, sorry?
I say great look with 50-1. That's a solid take on.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. I know we had technical difficulties on the Sunday show, Gabe's radio show.
Yeah.
But we gave out the 6-pack there, and Wolf's a guy that a lot of people are fading. I beg to differ. I think now this guy has a better headspace. He's been really positive with his interviews. He's not as down on himself. And I'll tell you, we get a matchup bet. Even if he's a small favorite tomorrow, Gogster, I got to take him because Matt Wolf has pedigree, and you know that. He didn't even bring his A game today, and he still shot 4 under. So I feel confident with him.
And one thing, too, I always focus on, too, Cam, is the type of putting surface they're on. I think golf's all about where you're putting. Everyone can get to the green, right? But do you like putting on POA? Do you like putting on Bermuda or bent grass? And this week...
Can I drink on your show, Gogster?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, sorry. I've had a really hard week, and I got to cook for the family on Monday. I just want to have a couple Xing Taos, and
I just got a Pepsi, but cheers, Cam. Cheers,
I love Pepsi. Pepsi's when I'm not drinking beer, Pepsi's probably my go-to. I
was on the course today. It didn't have my best round. I had a couple beers deep, but
how'd you shoot?
Well, I changed up the swing. I saw this thing. I'm putting the ball farther back in the stance to try to hit a little straighter. Yeah, and it was going a little far left, but I'd say I was about, we were keeping track till about 13, then I kind of lost after that. So I think I was about 13 over, though, not my best.
That's good. Gogster, I tell you, I didn't tell everybody the story. I know you're a guy. I usually don't come on Friday nights because that's my night to decompress because I deal with a lot of things, but I like you. So I'm going to say this. I used to work at Credit Valley Golf and Country Club, and I didn't tell anybody the story. They had the CPGA there. And it was the final round, and you know who was in the lead? Mike Weir and Steve Stricker were battling for first place there. We clean their clubs and do all that stuff. So I played a lot of golf when I was younger, and I used to shoot probably like, high 70s, low 80s. I can't lie to you. I have not golfed or picked up a club in about 4 years. I used to golf like 30 times a year. I don't know, just what happened with my parents. I'm looking after it, seeing how they're doing. I don't have time because I'm one of those guys. I don't like to play 9 holes. I want to play 18. Yes, it's a round of golf to me, right? But we'll get out there, but I'll probably be shooting like in the high 90s now. I used to be a good golfer, but now I'm not very good. That's the thing.
No, it happens. Like even like I've been playing since I was like 10, 11 years old. So, and some of my buddies, they just started and they're always wondering like, oh, why aren't I good? It's like, you got to be playing golf. It doesn't just happen. You got to be playing. You know how many golf shots we've hit in our careers? Like it's something you have to consistently be playing. But no, most definitely, Cam. I'd love to get out with you, buddy. Yeah, Vegas, all that good stuff. What else? One other thing I wanted to go over. If you had one other golfer other than you said Wolf, Ramy, and who we say Hoffman, I think.
Yeah, you like Hoffman. Yeah, I like him too.
I like Hoffman there. What do you think about Hovland and Wise? Those are 2 other guys that kind of check some boxes for me.
I agree with you. I look at Wise though, and the problem he's 12-1, and I think there's too many other golfers right now that I don't need that number. We could do better than that. I'd rather have like a guy like Wolf at 12 than Wise at 12. But Hovland at 33, you got my attention. The leader's at 14. I think Hovland's at, where is he at? Like 8?
He's 8. Yeah, I think he's 8.
He's only 6 shots back at 33-1 with Victor Hovland. It's something I think that is well worth a live bet. Yeah. And one of these days, buddy, he's got to close the door. Again, he very similar to Matt Wolff. He had a blow-up hole. I had him in a first-round leader bet. He's leading, and I think he took did he take a double or a triple? Whatever it was. It was really disappointing because him and Matsuyama in round 1 were like on fire and they both gagged down the stretch, which was frustrating. But at that price, I think we have to look at Victor Hovland. 6 shots, 36 holes. Exactly. Victor Hovland he can go shoot a friggin' 60 tomorrow, right?
Tee to green, who's better than this guy? He's slapping him down the fairway like it's nothing for this guy. It's just the putter. It's just the damn putting. It's a flat stick for the guy. You know what I mean? If he can get that thing hot, but he's been 4 over both days, and his putter's not even that good. So hell, Cam,
have you ever scuffed up some jabroni PGA club guy? No, I like that
jabroni.
Jabroni. Yeah, no, I used to. It's funny because when I worked at a golf club, I used to clean like clubs for like Roger Clemens and Weir. Yeah, like those guys. Like Credit Valley is it's actually funny, Gogster. Like where I live in Mississauga. Yeah. Credit Valley and Mississauga, they border each other. They're 2 beautiful golf courses. Like, I mean, I wish I had money and a membership there, but they're gorgeous, right? And they used to have a lot of big events there. But yeah, I've cleaned a lot of clubs for like former Blue Jays, Leafs, all those guys. But I'll never forget that CPGA. That's why I always loved Steve Stricker. He was really nice to me. When I went down to the Masters and I was interviewing guys, a lot of guys were pricks, but you know what I mean? It's like, who the hell are you? Like, they just give you at it. Like Steve Stricker he'll give you the time of day. That's why I'll always love that guy. Big fan.
I was going to say, kind of just like yourself, Cam, giving us the time of day. I really appreciate this, brother. This has been great. But I want to keep going on, but with no matchup bets, it's a little tough.
It's hard. It is hard.
You know what
when
I mean?
You do the show, buddy? Because Fridays are usually like what? How many days do you do the pregame show on a Wednesday? Probably before the tournament starts. Maybe on Thursday. Because Fridays are tough usually. But I love you. We'll go do, I was thinking Thursday. Maybe we do like a Thursday thing where I check in and like do a segment or whatever and see how things are going after the first round, and we'll figure it out. Because those are better days for me.
For sure. I'll talk to the guys because I know we got a bunch of programming here at Pub Sports. They got a horse show. I don't know if you know.
Oh, they got a horse show. Yeah. Do they really?
Wednesday and Thursday nights. I got to get you hooked up with Razor Sharp picks. This guy, I tell you, Cam, pick 5s, pick 4s. This guy.
Oh, he's nailing pick 5s and pick 4s. Oh God, this guy sounds. He sounds good. He's
got his own clothing line. He's got his own clothing line now.
Good for him.
He's doing good.
Dude, hitting a daily double or pick 3s hard enough. Pick 4s and 5s. Good for him.
No, there's horse racing. We got the show with Jimmy the Bag too during the day.
Jimmy's a good guy. Yeah, I like Jimmy.
Cameron, Ian Cameron, obviously.
Babano? Every Wednesday night, Gogster, you know him. Hey guys, how you doing? We like the Tie Cats tonight. Yeah, sure, Babano.
He's got his Japanese screen beside him there, which who knows what's going on behind that. Yeah.
I was hoping more. I was hoping there were more things going on, but every time he tells me, I went for a bowl of soup, I was just hoping there'd be a naked chick like with a silhouette behind the Japanese screen one of these nights. I'd be, thank God, Babano, you hooked up after the Ticat game. Fantastic.
Yeah, we just get a bowl of soup and get her tucked in, and that's it, right? But no, this has been great, Cam. I'll let you know when we can do this again. For like I said, Wednesdays, we do it Wednesdays. I know you're busy during the day, but we'll see if we can do one during like Wednesday, Thursday at night, maybe. Or hell, like maybe if you're able to Wednesday, I could do our show on Wednesday, our pick show, and we can kind of do our own 6-pack after on Wednesday, something like that. But anyways, Cam, I don't want to hold up you any longer. I appreciate you so much for jumping in, buddy. I watch you every day on Game Time with Gabe, and it's been a treat, my guy, just to have you on. A lot of people are saying you're getting Cam Stewart on. How the hell did you do that? Like a lot of people,
because Gogster's a nice guy and he supports our show. It's a pretty simple concept. Exactly. You're on every Wednesday night listening to the golf picks, but I hope you nail a big winner, buddy. So what are we doing? A little sprinkle with Hovland, a little bit of little Hovland, a little Matt Jones, and I'm already on the Wolfman. I'll look for whoever he's matched up against because I think this guy might go low.
Hoffman too, Cam. Get a little Hoffman sprinkle in there too.
I like
a little Hoffman seasoning, and I think we got ourselves a nice bowl of soup there. So, alrighty, guys. I think that's going to be pretty much it. Cam Stewart's the man for jumping on. Check him out on Game Time Decisions with Gabe Morency, 6 to 9, Monday to Friday. I'm always on there too, dropping some knowledge, everything I got. They do hockey, you name it, basketball, baseball. It's a good time. Cam Stewart, thank you so much, buddy. We'll see you again next week. Hopefully, you'll all be in touch. And thanks, buddy.
Big time, buddy. Let's win some money, and I'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much, brother. Cheers.
Yep.
All righty, guys. That was Cam Stewart, the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the legend himself. I'm not going to stay on too much more longer. We already said it there. We like Hoffman. We like Wolf. We like Hovland as well. We're getting a great number on Hovland, guys. 33 to 1. He was, I believe, 22 to 1 to start the tournament. So definitely jump on that. I'll tweet out my matchup bets. They should be coming out in about an hour or so. We should have some matchup bets. We went 2-1, so we got a good feel so far this Shriners. Hopefully, Louis can cash our 30 to 1 as well. Thank you so much, guys. Don't want to take up any more of your Friday night. You guys have a good time. Crack some beers. Have your smoke, whatever it is. Cash your tickets as well. Mr. Gogster, here we are, the back nine. We'll be back again Wednesday for the CJ Cup at Las Vegas, Nevada. Leche, los bookmakers. Get that cash, guys. Don't make us around. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's Leche this. Let's go.